We've all heard it, good vibes only. It sounds comforting, right? But what about if that mantra is actually keeping you stuck, stopping you from truly healing and growing? Today I want to explore why chasing only good vibes can actually block us from who we really are. So what is spiritual bypassing? Spiritual bypassing is when we use spiritual ideas like love and light or just stay positive to avoid facing the messy, uncomfortable parts of ourselves. It might feel protective in the moment, but it stops us from looking at what really needs healing inside. So instead of dealing with fear, grief, anger, we gloss over with a shiny coat of good vibes only to feel safe. But it's actually the ego's way of keeping us small and in control. So when we avoid discomfort, we miss out on the deeper growth opportunities. Think about when you've avoided a conversation, a person, a situation, because it felt bad. It was the question to ask is, was it your intuition or was it fear disguised as intuition? In my own life, I've noticed when I avoid difficult energy, I lose the chance to learn something about myself, maybe about my boundaries or about my old wounds that need attention. And avoiding these moments might feel easier in the short term, but long term it keeps us locked in the same patterns. And the ego loves the idea of good vibes only because it keeps us comfortable in a box, and it creates judgments that person's got bad energy, or I can't be around this situation. But often these judgments are about us, not them. So by labeling everything bad energy, we might be projecting our own unhealed past, our own healed parts, supposedly unhealed parts of us, onto others. And this reflection back to us is like a mirror, and it triggers to show us what we need to work on. So, the judgment of bad energy keeps us separate and disconnected instead of learning to see our shared humanity. So how do we tell if it's true intuition or the ego in disguise? Intuition feels calm, grounded, and clear. Even when it guides us to something uncomfortable, that's the key factor. Even if it's something uncomfortable, it's not about all the good stuff. It doesn't push or panic. It invites and nudges. And the ego, on the other hand, it feels tense. It feels reactive. It wants to control. It wants to fix or run away. And you might feel tightness in your chest or that familiar loop of anxious thoughts. A simple practice you could try is just pause. Clear your mind and ask, do I feel open and centered or tight and defensive? Be completely honest with yourself, because this helps us sense where the guidance is really coming from. Life isn't meant to be light all the time. True growth happens when we accept the shadow as teachers, and when we allow ourselves to feel sadness, anger, confusion. We create space for deeper healing and wisdom. Some of my most profound awakenings came when I stopped running from discomfort and leaned in, gently, at my own pace, how I was ready to. And the gifts I found there couldn't be accessed in a good vibes only bubble. Simple as that. We don't have to fix or force ourselves to be happy all the time. We just need to be present in that very moment and real. So next time you feel like avoiding someone or something because it feels bad, pause and check in. Is it really your intuition protecting you? Or is it that ego? Is it that ego trying to keep you small and safe? And if you feel ready to embrace your full self, the light and the shadow, come walk this journey with me. Learn to trust let's learn to trust our intuition, expand our consciousness, and show up as our true selves. If this resonates, leave me a comment or share your experience. And if you'd like to deepen your intuitive connection, PM me. I'm sure we can work on something together.